Evening and welcome on Friday evening, January 31st, 2020. We're Spartans, valiant fight for our colors, brilliant fight, fight. McFarland, high, don't let them buy you. Rah, 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 rah. Hail to our Spartans, valiant hail to our colors, brilliant though odds be great or small, we're victors overall. Hey, that was a little Cather karaoke here. Always a tribute to Badger Bill Garvey, longtime coach and band director, you name it. He did so much for this community during his many years here at McFarland High School and that. And again, we lost Bill to cancer some 5 or 6 years ago, but I always do that as a tribute to you. So welcome again to tonight's broadcast. My name is Bill the Big K Cather, 71-year-old, two-time cancer survivor. Just living the dream of bringing McFarland youth activities to you. And I'm going to be joined shortly here by the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, Mr. John Wells. We're going to do our best tonight to keep this telecast as accurate, informative, and entertaining for your viewing pleasure as possible. Let me first give a shout out to those of you watching maybe in Evansville tonight or other parts of the United States, Minneapolis, Chicago, Houston. I got people all over the place that are watching this game. So we hope this brings some more special memories for all of you viewing this. Again, you can view our games live at Cable 982 here in McFarland. Or secondly, you can live stream this, which many of you are doing, at our cable website, which is YouTube McFarland Cable. You can view that game live. You can view it later tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, whatever. So go there, McFarland, or YouTube McFarland Cable. Well, I continue to preview tonight's game. I hope you appreciate the efforts of the McFarland Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Joe Hartson and Mr. Ben Peterson. You guys bring something a little extra special to these ball games and that. So, preview tonight's ball game. First, for your McFarland Spartans, coached by Sarah Mullaney. Division II school, 738 students, 7-9 overall, 7-5. Third place presently in the Rock Valley Conference. Tonight's opponents, the Evansville Blue Devils, coached by Tony Miller. Division III school, 555 kids, 12-4 overall, but 11-1 first place in the Rock Valley Conference. So big game tonight among top schools in the Rock Valley Conference. In their first meeting this year at Evansville, 58, McFarland 50. In that game, Paige Banks 21 points, Josie Reinhardt 14, and Allie Eftemoff 14 points also for your McFarland Spartans. Peyton with 11, Katie Hildebrand 10, Lindsay Lonegro 9. So the question to be answered tonight, can the Spartans dump the top-ranked Evansville Blue Devils? So sit back, enjoy the ball game. This is Bill the Big K Cather. We are getting ready here for your national anthem tonight, so I'm going to step aside and I'm going to ask you, please, as we're going to do here also, please, even if you're at home, stand, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, and pay tribute to the United States of America. I'm Bill Cather, and I'll be back with John Wells in just a minute after your sportsmanship presentation, your national anthem, and then we'll be back starting lineups and tip time. So, be back in a minute. Minner's grandson here, very special kid who's been fighting a rare illness and that, and raised a lot of money here. We've had a lot of fundraisers here in town and other things going on to try and help this young gentleman still enjoy life and that. I know he just went on a Make-A-Wish trip to Florida, which was special. This is the ceremony you're viewing right now. sounded to me like $3,145.19. Pretty special.
Brody's mother, Molly, is an alumni of McFarland Girls Basketball and his grandpa, Brad, is a former teacher, girls basketball coach, and athletic director for McFarland. Brody is a sweet dinosaur looking 4-year-old who was recently diagnosed with CLN2, a rare fatal genetic disorder that affects children. It is a form of Batten disease that attacks the nervous system, affecting vision, motor skills, and speech. Presently, there is no cure for CLN2, but there is a treatment that can slow the progression of this horrible disease. We hope that our donation helps support Brody's family while researchers find a cure. If you'd like to know more about Brody or Brody's Roar, please visit their website, brodysroar.com. There is a collection bucket for donations at our concession stands. Thank you.
So again, special presentation, and our thoughts and prayers and hopes go out to you, Brad, and your grandson, Brody. Pretty special here. Community coming together for this special moment here. So, and I'm going to just step aside then, and we'll just let the cameras do the talking here, and continuing round of applause here for the, and what a great sign of sportsmanship also. You see the Evansville Lady Blue Devils also showing their appreciation and applauding. So, okay, we're going to step aside here for our national anthem. All right. Bill Kay, they're back for the starting lineups right now, and then I'll turn it over to John Wells, your play-by-play announcer for tonight's. First for Evansville, for the Lady Blue Devils. Number 5, Lexi Hinkle, a 5'4" junior. Number 14, Rachel Tofty, a 5'6" junior. A 5'9" senior. Number 24, Abby Eftemoff. Number 44, a player, Paige Banks, a 5'10" senior. And number 10, Josie Reinhardt, a 6 foot junior. Coached by Tony Wiemiller. And now for your McFarland Spartans.
For your McFarland High School Spartans. Starting at guard, 5'8" senior, 00, Peyton.
5'8" senior, 00. Peyton Witt, the outlet, plug her in, and away she goes. Next, 5'9" junior, number 4, Morgan, the mini blender Butler. Throw all basketball skills into a blender, mix them up like he did with her brother, and out comes Morgan, the mini blender. Number 11, Lindsay Lonegro, Madam Secretary. She'll run the show and dictate what's happened, a 5'7" junior. Number 22, Freya, the rubber band Gilbertson, so flexible. She can go anywhere and do anything on both ends of the floor. Wonderful player, 5'6" senior. And the last player, Katie, the Freedom Tower, free to do what she can. Hildebrand, a 6'1" junior, number 33. Coached by Sarah Mullaney. So I'm going to turn it over here to the Golden Voice of McFarland Athletics. And John, glad to be back here sitting next to you for a ball game here tonight.
It has been a while.
Yes, it has been.
And we're going to have a good one tonight.
Yep, first place Evansville and third place McFarland.
Evansville 12-4 overall, 11-1.
Yep.
Coming into tonight's game.
They've lost, or I think they've won their last 5 in a row, correct, Sean?
Yeah, their only loss in the Rock Valley was to Jefferson. They lost 2 in a row, and now they've won 5 in a row. Spartan 7-9, 7-5 in the Rock Valley. They've won 2 in a row. They're currently tied for third. They're 4 games back.
Boy, I'll tell you, I came here, I saw about a week and a half ago, a wonderful game against second place Clinton where Spartans dumped them here in overtime, John. So hoping to knock off another top opponent here in the Rock Valley Conference. Nice defense that time by the mini blender, Morgan Butler.
So the first turnover, Spartans take advantage of. Lindsay Lonegro is 11, Peyton Witt 00. And matching turnovers, here comes Banks, averaging over 18 points a game. 3-shot on the way is good.
Kaboom!
And that's
Number
Rachel
14,
Tofty.
Rachel Tofty, her first tray of the night.
Devils on the board, 3-0. Here comes Butler off the glass.
Oh,
and good.
gotta like that. Beautiful bounce pass and assist by Madam Secretary, Lindsay Lonegro, and the deuce by Morgan Butler.
3-2. Lexi Hinkle is 5. 24 is Abby Eftemoff.
She had 14 points in their first contest.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness.
Acrobatic.
It's kind of a Mikan drill, but
Wow.
a little bit different than George Mikan maybe designed it back in the day, but still counted for 2.
Full court pressure by Evansville. Again, if the Spartans can get it to the middle, they can just look
Partially
opposite.
blocked.
That's blocked.
Well, that
Gilbertson steals it back. Nice crossover move on Banks off the
I'll
glass.
tell ya.
Good.
I said Freya Gilbertson, what a great all-around player at both ends of the floor, John. She is a great all-around player.
Spartans are ready to play tonight. 5-4 Evansville. Hinkle is 5, guarded by Lonegro. Over here to Tofty inside Banks. She'll go up for the reverse layup. Good.
Oh, and a beautiful left hand by Paige Banks. She's one of the top players in the conference, averaging 17.8 points a game, John.
Freya overplayed her a little too much. This is tipped. Goes out of bounds. Spartans will keep it right in front of the McFarland bench. Coach Mullaney wearing they're going to give it to Evansville.
Yeah.
Spartan girls tonight wearing the Brody's Roar t-shirts.
Yep.
Brody here tonight.
Yeah, that was a wonderful, boy, this community's really come together here too to help support our former athletic director's grandson. Just wonderful, everything that people are willing to give.
Oh, wide
Oh, my
open
goodness.
underneath. For the easy basket is Tofty.
5 points to start off. She only averages 8 points a ball game, and she's already at 5.
9-4 Evansville. A couple of defensive mistakes here, Bill, early for the Spartans. Here's Lonegro off the glass and
Nice
good.
drive by Madam Secretary, her first deuce of the game, averaging 9.8 points a game.
9-6 Evansville as we near the 15-minute mark to go here in the first half. Tofty 14 into Reinhardt. Her shot blocked by
Blocked by
Hildebrand. Loose
Hildebrand.
ball. Evansville gets it. Banks, nice shot fake. Goes up from
Oh, is she
3
tough
and
on
scores.
all net. Kaboom! A tray by Banks. tray and a deuce, and a tray and a deuce for Rachel Tofty. They each combined for 5 points.
Blue Devils have doubled us up. Here's Witt all the way to the glass. Blocked by Reinhardt. Ball out of bounds. Will go to Evansville.
Reinhardt 2 blocks, and Katie Hildebrand 1 block. Katie leading the Spartans this year, 37 blocks coming into tonight's
Well, no, this will
game.
go to the Spartans. Boy, I'm 0 for 2 on pass inside.
That is rare, John.
Going to have our first foul of the game, and that's going to be on Banks.
This has got to be a first. John Wells, 0 for 2.
Look at that Evansville crowd. They've traveled well. Of course,
yes, they have.
11 and 1 in the Rock
by.
Valley.
Yep.
3 on the way, no
Nope.
good. Long rebound to Lonegro.
Nice rebound.
Double
Lindsay.
team,
Double
tied
team.
up, no call.
Boy, she got pressured along the sideline.
And the Spartans will get it out top. Freya Gilbertson, 22. Skip pass over to Witt. Evansville looks like they're playing a 2-3, Bill. What do you think?
I think so, yeah, to kind of maybe just help Reinhardt stay out of foul trouble against Hildebrand, maybe on the inside, John. Boy, because if they lose Reinhardt, then Hildebrand's really going to have a decided height advantage inside. Lonegro.
Butler off the glass, no good. Spartans, a little trouble reacting to that 2-3
Pressure
zone.
defense, yep. Thanks.
Step back, good.
Oh, my goodness. Is she smooth, John?
Well, I tell you what.
She is smooth.
Timeout Spartans. It's 14-6 Evansville. And again, Evansville's rise to the top, a lot of that has come from Paige Banks, who, boy, just keeps getting better and better each year.
Yep.
She is a senior, but an 8-point lead. New coach this year for the Blue Devils, and Tony Wiemiller.
Yep. I would say that so far Paige Banks, to quote Stuart Scott, former ESPN director, she's as cool as the other side of the pillow, John.
Evansville looks very relaxed out
they
there.
do.
Spartans looking a little tight.
Well, big ball game here, you know. I'm sure that Coach Mullaney set a challenge in front of him here tonight, saying, hey, you know, in our last home game here, we took care of the Clinton Cougars, who were in second place, dumped them in overtime, so let's go out and try and just match that effort. Boy, I saw that game. That was very entertaining. Well-played game by both teams.
So Blue Devils lead here early, 14-6. And full court pressure. They look to trap.
Yep, just space it like that. Nice job and reverse the ball.
Just got to get that player in the middle, catch it, look
Yep,
opposite.
You're right.
Witt's 0-0. Lonegro up from 3. Good.
Kaboom! Madam Secretary inducing a tray, 5 points for the 5'7"
Bill, that's the
shooter.
answer they needed. Lead is 5 for the Blue Devils.
John, I just got a chance to use the cough button here. Hope everybody's impressed with that. Oh, my
Banks
goodness.
again from 3.
Banks. Kaboom!
Can't give her room. She's already got 10 points.
Yep.
Lonegro trapped.
tapped on the sidelines, and Blue Devils reached in.
You got to look into the middle. Get that ball to the middle.
Yep. Definitely, John.
Catch it,
That's key to
turn,
beat.
and that's where they need Katie Hildebrandt just to get her the ball in the middle, have her turn and look opposite.
Right.
Instead, we're going to the sideline, getting trapped.
Where
that
you have an
sideline's
extra
like,
defender.
yeah, that's a third defender.
Yep.
Again, aggressive defense by the Blue Devils. Here's Witt. Might have traveled.
Very active. Coach Wiemiller down there. Oh, nice cut. Oh, and just
Stolen
too
away.
bad.
Number 20, Mackenzie Filner.
Here comes Banks. Got to stop her.
Nice
Hesitation.
hesitation. Yeah, that's good.
Yep. She is a ball player, John. And her brother was also for Evansville. I think Wendy graduated a couple of years ago.
Yep. There's a 3 shot on the way. That's going to be way short. Eftimov comes down with the rebound, up off the glass,
Oh,
no good. Gets her
again.
own rebound, around and in. Abby Eftimov with 4.
Yep, her second deuce, averaging 7.5 points a game.
Boy, the lead is 10. And again, defensively, Evansville giving the Spartans fit. There's
Yes,
a turnover.
Uh-oh, and here goes the shot up from the
Tofty,
corner.
3, good.
Splash it, kaboom! Tofty's second tray.
She's got 8, 22-9.
That's her season. There you go with Hildebrand in the middle. That's exactly where you go with it,
Get
John.
the ball, turn and look opposite.
Yep.
Evansville not doing anything fancy. What they're doing, they do it well. Lead is 13 for the Blue Devils.
Settle down. Nice entry pass.
Off the glass, no good. Gilbertson.
Yep, I really like that Hildebrand attempted to go off the backboard.
Nice box out by Eftemoff. Here she comes. Tries to go up, ball knocked out of bounds, caught by the official.
The look on that official's face, John.
He better catch that.
He better catch that because that ball was headed to a place that we'll leave it at that.
Adrian Kirch, number 10, the freshman in for the Spartans.
Oh, my goodness.
That is number 22, Brianna Sendelbach.
Yep.
Hinkle is 5. So
Get a chance to
skip
give an
over
early
here.
rest here to Banks. Oh,
Inside
beautiful
Reinhardt off
entry
the
pass.
glass. Pretty easy.
Well-schooled team, John. They play good, very good fundamental basketball from what we've seen
Coach
so far.
Wiemiller's really got them playing.
Yes, he does. You kind of see where they've only lost one conference game so far. Move it, fast passes.
Butler. Stolen away, but out of bounds. Spartans down 15. Again, credit Evansville. They came out ready to play, on fire here.
So, John. Yep, that's a lot of points. They have now scored. Nice shot. Adrian Kirch. Kaboom! I call her the Lion Cub.
Her first
She's
shot,
tough,
and she
but
knocks
she's,
down a 3.
A youngster is a freshman, so we call her the Lion Cub. Oh, beautiful entry pass.
Help
there.
is not there quick enough.
Reinhardt, 4 points, 2 deuces, averaging 12.8 points a game. There we go. Maddie Fortune in the middle. Nice outlet to Gilbertson. Go to the reverse side.
Reinhardt going to be whistled for this foul.
Yep, Kirch making a nice little pump fake there. Girl up in the air.
Hey, Bill, we're almost halfway through
And they are
the
at
first half,
26
and the
points.
Spartans have not committed a foul yet.
Yep.
Here's Kirch. Good. That's 4 for Adrian. First point from the line for the Spartans.
Boy, she's pretty tough. 19 out of 25, 76% free throw shooter, John, coming in.
And Evansville's able to get some rest for Paige Banks. She's back in now. Kirch's second free throw is good.
Do a nice job, Paige.
Kirch with 5. The lead is 12 for the Blue Devils. Banks again goes up.
Oh, Van Freya.
Freya Gilbertson
Is that going to
with
be
the
a
foul.
3 or 2, John? I wasn't sure if she was inside the line.
I think she was inside.
Yep, 2 throws.
Paige Banks already tonight with 10 points. Make it 11.
She doesn't waste a lot of time at the free throw line, does she?
No,
John?
it's catch and release.
Yep, got a
Why not?
early stats. They weren't complete for Evansville, but I had her earlier in the year at 77% from the line. So I'll give you that stat off of Wisp Sports. And 2 for 2.
Hits them both. Doubles it up. 28-14 Evansville. Again, Spartans really struggling out here.
Yep. Spacing is so important. 2 things, right, John? Somebody in the middle and spacing.
Yep. You just keep your composure. It's a long game. Kirch goes up off the glass. Almost goes. She's going to be called for the charge. Put her shoulder down, and I think that's what the official saw.
Yeah. That's what it looked like.
Second team foul against the Spartans. First on Kirch. Hinkle is 5. Tofty is 14. Inside, tipped away.
Boy, they're going to keep pounding it inside, aren't they, John? And I said, I've always believed the good offense goes inside out. Get the ball into the post and then see what happens from there.
So high inbound to Reinhardt, guarded by Hildebrand. Over here to Banks. Shot on the way, no good. Good box out, but unfortunately, nobody from the Spartans reacts to the ball. There's Banks, around and out, no good. Fortune down with the rebound. Again, just keep chipping away. Butler from three. That's
another block by Reinhardt. That's
here comes
three.
Banks. Evansville's got numbers. Up ahead, Tofty shot on the way, around and out, no good. Shot up by Eftemoff, no good. Goes out of bounds off Kirch.
Too bad. You know what I got to like here? I see Adrian Kirch coming over. Still a little wry smile on her face and that. I like to see that. Kids still having fun playing.
Hard.
Playing hard, but still having fun. I like that. The young lion cub.
And there we are in the background, Bill.
Oh, there we are.
That ball's tipped. Freya's got it, a steal.
Freya said she does everything.
Like I said, you just got to handle the defensive pressure here. Good ball movement.
Hildebrand down deep. Oh, a little strong with
overlays.
The left hand. Boy, I'll tell you, Evansville is just going to keep coming at you, aren't they, John?
Oh, yeah. Showing a little patience here are the Blue Devils. Inside, shot goes up by Eftemoff. Might have been a little contact there.
Her second block of the night. 39 now on the year for the Freedom Tower. Katie Hildebrand standing at 6'1", looking over the top.
Reinhardt is 10, back out to Hinkle. Under 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Evansville 28, McFarland 14. Here in the Rock Valley Conference.
Oh, yep.
And Fortune going to be whistled for the foul again.
The Wheel of Fortune got a little overactive.
That's one of those, Bill, you just got to accept that she's going to get the ball and just let her get it at that point.
Yeah, especially if you're behind.
7:42. There we are again.
Well, since they're featuring us.
Goes out of bounds. Let's see. They will give it to the Spartans.
Quick mention here tonight on the board, the Queen, Stephanie Miller, and the Bearded Wonder, the Mastermind, Andrew Day.
Who still likes Wendy's.
Yep. And a year ago, this game last year was Andrew Day bobblehead night. We sold out of those, and that evening, people calling in the next day at the office couldn't even get them. They went out of production.
100.
That's how rare they are. So if you've got one, hang on to it. The value every year is going to go up.
There's a foul.
And also at half court, our ace cameraman. Raise that hand again. BB Benny Becks and Patrick Hasty Tasty.
Ben probably worked a full day.
Oh, Ben, yeah, he's putting in probably hours number 16 and 17 and 18 here tonight. Between class, going to class, between working a pick and save, and then helping us here.
Well, Bill, Josie Reinhardt now with 2 fouls. She'll go to the bench.
Maybe
Could be
time
a key.
for the
Spartans need to score, though. Just keep the ball
moving. Try to take a little
advantage
of it here, and they go right into Hildebrand.
Not able to get it to fall. No. We've had our opportunities to cut into the advantage. Haven't been able to do it. Just got to keep playing defense.
And, John, we haven't had a timeout yet.
We're moving right along.
Yep, no announcements here tonight. Guess they're doing their best they can to.
Banks.
Oh, Banks and all net again.
That was 3.
Another 3-ball. Her third 3-ball to go with 2 trays. 13 points for Paige Banks. Careful. Oh,
There's
look at that
Eftemoff.
I mean, that is just, how bad do you want it, huh, John?
Wow. 33-14. There you go. Nice. Nicely done.
There's the drill and the mini blender.
It's
Morgan
there every
Butler.
time. Get to the middle, look opposite. 33-16. Lead is 17 for Evansville. Your goal now, Bill, go into the locker room
Tipped away, get it down.
by under 10.
The outlet. Oh, Van Payton got too tight underneath the basket.
Under 6 to go.
Boy, John, what a wonderful crowd from Evansville came at this ball game here tonight. There.
You know, you win, you pick up some fans.
Oh, yeah.
Man. They're all going to be stopping at the White Rock on the way back. There's Eftemoff.
Her fourth deuce, 8 points. That just put her above her game average.
Abby Eftemoff,
Got
a
to get rid of
senior.
it.
And the foul going to be whistled against Evansville. Scoreboard says 44. Paige Banks.
That would be her second foul also.
So Butler back to Kirch. There you go. Lydia Brandt just in. That's long. Here come the Blue Devils.
You could say
Up by
that
19.
over and over and over. Here come the Blue Devils.
Yeah,
they just keep coming and coming and coming. Oh, beautiful.
Banks. Oh, nice post up.
Oh, but she overlaid it.
And Lonegro comes down with the rebound. Again, you want to cut that lead to about 10 if you can
Yeah,
by
if
the
you
time
can.
you go into the locker room. You don't want to go down by 19.
Traveled.
Offensive
Hard
foul. Probably would have called the travel first.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I
shuffled
kind
the
of
feet.
thought. Yep.
But we're sitting here and volunteering, and they're out there getting paid, so we're going to let them do their job. Because
Plus,
they know,
we
they
don't
know
want
it
to get
better than we do.
suspended, John.
That's right.
You know, we don't want to get suspended by the FCC here. That could kind of shut us down here.
Yeah, now that we have an expanded audience now, so Evansville got to go. Look at this. They'll kick it out. Shot on the way. No good. That was number 23,
So that's
Taylor Aker. Steal by Evansville. Here
Another
come the
steal,
Blue
another
Devils again.
turnover.
Tofty. Nice shot.
Oh, boy. Second deuce to go with 3-3. She's up to 10 points in the first half.
37-16.
This is a very nice Evansville team, John.
Yeah, they haven't had a lot of success over the years, but lately in softball and basketball, definitely a rising program. We've had about 8 blocks in the first
My
half.
goodness.
Reinhardt got 2 on 1 possession.
Yep. She's up to 5 blocks tonight. I'm a little surprised she's in the ball game right here, Jen, with 2 fouls. Nice cutoff on the baseline by Lonegro that time.
Evansville can afford to be patient.
Yep. And smart decision by Coach Miller. Don't need Banks in the game right now.
Good hustle by Evansville. Tofty's shot is no good. Lonegro comes down with it.
We are going to go through the whole half, John, without a timeout.
Well, we took one early.
Or did we? Oh, that's right.
Bill, that just means there's more for the second half.
Okay, if you say so, John.
Well, we're not bonus yet. That foul on Tofty, that's her
First foul.
first. Banks back in. The scoreboard was correct. Banks had 2 fouls, so she's coming back in with a pair of fouls.
I'm surprised. And a 21-point lead. Hildebrand
And
ball
a
stolen
steal.
away. Hildebrand is yet to score in tonight's ball game, John.
Yeah, they definitely are keying
Yep.
on her, and that's Reinhardt primarily.
Yep.
Inside
Banks down deep.
Little fall away, no good. Rebound Gilbertson. Butler. Spartans running into each other, spacing problems.
A lot of turnovers tonight, wouldn't you say, John, by the Spartans?
Oh, yeah. Not one of their best halves.
Nope.
And again, when you're playing a good team like Evansville, you can't afford to have.
You will pay for those mistakes. Reinhardt.
Up and good.
Boy, is she having a half, too. 3 deuces. 3 deuces, 6 points, 5 blocks. Her early stats had her at about 67% from the free throw line.
32, Lindsey Carlson in for Evansville. I got to say, Bill, I'm a little surprised with what we've seen here in the first half. Banks will come out. Again, I was surprised when she came back in with 2 fouls.
Was I. Didn't see the point in that.
With the way Evansville's playing, they don't seem to lose a step when she's not out there.
Nice free throw by Reinhardt. Something rare tonight, John. 3 for 3 from the stripe for Evansville and 2 for 2 for McFarland. We have not had a missed free throw yet here tonight. All these girls, I believe they all attended my 6-step free throw seminar. Again, it's want to shoot free throws, just contact me. I'll sign you up, and we will guarantee improve free throw shooting. Boy,
yeah,
John,
the Spartans having a little trouble.
Yep, figuring out this. Got to have your hands ready.
Nobody at the high post now.
Maddie, get in there.
And Evansville down with the rebound. Nearing a minute and a half to go in the first half. Evansville up by 24. They are the real deal here.
Yes, they are, John. Showing why they are in first place.
And they're patient. Filler is 20.
This is tough, too, when you're down 24 and they're forcing you to just play defense for this extended time.
And Coach Wiemiller wants a 30-second timeout.
Let me quick get this announcement in then. McFarland Cable TV Channel 982 is a function of the Village of McFarland, as producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest indicating viewers like you at home, as well as fans in the attendance, desire this type of programming. I encourage you to inform your village officials by way of an email, a phone call, how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. Positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of the media. State Journal, The Thistle, Cable Channel 982, and again, our website, YouTube McFarland Cable. So once again, thanks for your support. And again, we are headed up by, mention our staff again here, the Queen out of Wausau, Wisconsin. And the Badger Band, formerly Stephanie, the Queen, Miller. Hi to your parents if they're watching up in Wausau. And she said she doesn't know. As well as the mastermind, Andrew Day, sitting over there, the Bearded Wonder. Again, celebrating 1-year anniversary of Andrew Day bobblehead night. And we have Benny Becks and Patrick Hasty Tasty at half court up on the cameras. And again, excellent graphics here.
Oh, look at that. Carlson up. Rounding out, no good.
Passing. They missed the little bunny, but
tips it high to keep it alive, though.
Oof.
I don't see them going for one shot here, but they're going to be very patient, and they throw it away.
Yep.
Sometimes it's just tough to slow down.
Oh, it is. You know, especially with as fast-paced as they move the ball all the time, then to say, hey, oh, now we're going to slow it down here. So.
40-16. We're nearing the 30-second mark to go here in half number 1 from McFarland High School.
It's a lot of points and a half, John. Beautiful drive by Butler.
And she gets the roll.
Boy, I really like Morgan. The mini blender, she attacks the basket all the time. 3 deuces, 6 points for the mini blender.
40-18. And a steal by Brandt and a foul, and the Spartans are going to go the other way and shoot.
Boy, that was ill-advised.
That's that 80 feet away from the basket foul.
Oh, and also the entry pass. You're trying to make the entry pass from outside the three-point line down to the low block.
That's Eftemoff's second. 7th team foul against the Blue Devils. Nobody with more than 2. For the Spartans, nobody with more than 1. Brandt's free throw good for first point of the night.
Good toss by Lydia.
5'8" junior.
Yep. Came in 2 for 4 on the year from the stripe. Still not a missed free throw here, John.
Knocks them both down.
Yep. 7.3. What do you think, John?
This could tie a record, Bill. 100% free throws for
shooting.
probably been thousands of games, but shot on the way is no good. And the first half is in the books here from McFarland High School. It's the Evansville Blue Devils 40, the McFarland Spartans 20. Boy, they're going to have to come up with a huge, huge second half.
Yes, they are, John. And I think probably what we will do here is step aside, huh?
Now, we got a couple of calls this week about halftime, and we did have a disclaimer on last time that we can't play music during the half, so if there's music in the background, we could lose our signal on YouTube. So we're going to send it away here for halftime. We'll be back in a few minutes. Our score, Evansville 40, McFarland 20. We will be back in just a bit. John Wells, Bill Cather back here from the Andrew Day Arena. Oh no, that was last year. Back here from McFarland High School, 40-20 our score. Halftime we were talking, Bill, I tell you, I don't know if Evansville has had a better half this year. Now, I haven't seen them play, but that was almost a perfect half.
Yeah, that really was, John. That was, boy, I'll tell you, as a fan of Evansville and a coach and just a basketball fan in general, you'd really say they were a lot of fun to watch and played pretty sound basketball.
So see if the Spartans can, again, you're going to chip away. You're not going to score 20 on one possession. They got to get Katie Hildebrand on the board, and there it is.
Smart play. Her first deuce of the night, John. I said a good offense goes inside and then out. And if you can score it on the inside like Katie did there, and especially you've got 2 fouls on Reinhardt, going to lay off, play a little soft.
Spartans have Lydia Brandt all over Banks, face guarding her and everything.
Oh,
and look at that.
Kaboom! Rachel Tofty. Her third tray of the night to go with 2 deuces, 13 points. Wow.
Baseline
Lydia
drive,
Brandt, beautiful
nice.
drive by Lydia Brandt. Strong baseline move by Lydia. 4 points, 2 for 2 from the stripe, and that deuce.
Now we just got to stop them defensively.
Yep.
Yeah, and Spartans definitely have made some adjustments. Look at Brandt all over Banks. Hinkle is 5. Shot from the corner, good.
Oh, my goodness. Kaboom! Rachel Tofty putting on a 3-point exhibition here, John.
Well, we're giving her way too much room.
Brandt, baseline again. Oh,
Knocked
and a
down,
mistake.
stolen.
She got pinched on the baseline.
So Evansville starts out the second half with back-to-back threes.
Threes by Tofty, yep.
Tries to go inside over everyone's head, not a bounce.
Yep. It's interesting, one of my best friends' name is Tofty, so every time I have to say this.
And is related, right?
No.
No.
She's a basketball player. He's not. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. But an overlay by Lydia Brandt. Nice job by Freya Gilbertson. Beautiful bounce pass. Boy, you got to knock those down, don't you, John? Those are little bunny gifts.
Especially when you're down big. Hinkle number 5. I don't think she's attempted a shot yet. And that,
I think so either. Hesitation, dribble, kick it out.
Here we go again.
Nope.
That one's short.
Yep.
Tofty going for 3 in a row here.
In bowling, that would be a turkey, correct, John?
It would.
Yep.
Speaking of bowling, I saw a 300.
I knew this would bring up a story.
I saw a 300 game on live TV a couple weeks ago. It's only happened 26 times.
Hildebrand,
There we go.
kaboom! The Freedom Tower. All right, up to 5 points. She needs to come back big here in the second half after being shut out in the first half, John. Right back at you. Effed them off.
Short.
No good. Oh, but she ran it down. Nice double in the corner, but she got the pass out quick. Banks and no good. Nice box out that time by this lady.
Got to like the adjustments here by the Spartans defensively.
Gilbertson over the line of grow. No.
That is short. Freya almost got it.
Boy, Banks, head up, looking behind her. She is so skilled. She wasn't going to let somebody come from behind and tip that ball away.
Need a stop. Up Reinhardt, that's going to be tough. No good.
Oh, Reinhardt missing a bunny.
They're giving us some opportunities here. Brandt, that's going to be a charge.
And a charge.
Good call.
Boy, who took that charge, Hinkle? Lexus Hinkle, 5'4" junior, took the charge on Brandt.
Those were always my favorite things as a coach. It's when one of the kids draws a charge. That is, because you know you're going to get hit.
Take some gumption.
And you stay in there. Nearing the 14-minute mark here in the second half. Filner is 20, Tofty is 14. Little running one-hander, no good. Rebound there by Reinhardt is good.
Yep, you could see her. Boy, she knew that was going to be short, went right to the spot. 4 deuces and a free throw, 9 points for Josie Reinhardt. Second leading scorer, the Lady Blue Devils so far this year. Witt.
Boy, it has been all Blue Devils so far.
Hildebrand, man, she's working hard. And
that goes out
got
of
doubled.
bounds.
You know, she's got to be a targeted person here.
Well, in
Anybody that
Evansville
goes
looking to
against them.
trap.
Yep.
We saw that in the JV game, looking to trap every opportunity, and why not?
Yep.
You've got the personnel to do that. Lead is 21 for Evansville. Again, Evansville looking very tough here. Nice job defensively by Morgan Butler, who rotates down, knocks that ball out of bounds. Coach Wiemiller having a great first year at Evansville.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty pleased if you were a coach, huh?
Here's
Oh,
Banks.
Banks in too deep.
It's all the way good.
Yep, Paige Banks, third deuce, 3 trays, 15 points, averaging 17.8 on the year. Nice entry pass.
Whip, no good, draws the foul. That's going to be on Eftemoff. That'll be her third.
Adrian Kurtz, really nice. Kept her head up, saw the cutting. Witt got it to her underneath. Peyton Witt, no hesitation, up and 2 throws.
Well, cut into that lead with the clock stopped. That is no good.
John, our first missed free throw of the contest.
We can no longer tie a record.
Nope.
I'm sure there have been games where nobody missed the entire game. Second free throw, no good. Evansville get the ball out of bounds.
Look at Kirch in that defensive stance down low. Ooh, nice little jumper.
Evansville there for the rebound. Look at that, doesn't give up. That was
nice job.
Eftemoff. Here come the Spartans now. Butler, keep your head up, Morgan.
And there
keep your
comes
head
the
up.
double.
Out of bounds.
And they forced her out of bounds. There was that third defender, John, if you bring it down the sideline.
Fortune in, Gilbertson out. Brandt back in.
Boy, John, I'll tell you what, the officials are really doing a great job here tonight, aren't they? Yeah, doing a nice job of calling this game. And because you want to know what? Don't even notice them.
This is an experienced crew.
Yep, doing a real nice job out here tonight.
We talk about high school sports, and the biggest threat to high school sports is a lack of officials.
You are correct.
We're pretty fortunate to be in the area of the state we are. Boy, there's Reinhardt again.
Reinhardt just backed Hildebrand right in back towards the basket.
And if you get behind her, nothing good's going to come out of that.
Well,
Hildebrandt with the foul, her second. Reinhardt
on
now,
the
I
board,
believe,
they have Lonegro up there for the.
Oh,
and Banks down with the rebound.
Oh, Banks, she's going to go up
She's calling
from
for
three.
the ball. She wants to the deep corner.
Rounding out.
little
Look at that
flat.
rebound.
And Katie Hildebrand.
Now it's a foul on Hildebrandt.
Yep.
They called it on Lonegro. How does that work? I don't know who the fouls are called on
I don't know either. I thought these last 2 fouls were on Katie Hildebrand.
Clearly
but-
went up against Hildebrandt.
And we have the return of the water boy.
Pete Willickett. One night he's
Still Pete Willickett.
One night he's
in my
sitting
chair
next
here.
to me,
Yep.
and now he's out there with the water. The second oldest water boy in the
Yes, compared
state,
to Mike Friedel,
other than
you
Mike
are
Friedel.
correct. I have to thank Pete again, for filling in for me. He's so knowledgeable in that and did such a wonderful job here, handling the girls program during his time in that. Wonderful gentleman now with 2 young boys that he's taken care of and that. So
He got a lot of screen time there.
Yep.
So Coach Mullaney talking to her girls here during the timeout. 12:10 to go here in the second half. Evansville leading 52-27.
I believe, John, I am going to be on the next 4. We have 4 remaining telecasts, 1 each week, I believe, in February. I'll be here for each one of those with you. And to wrap it up, the final ball game will be a boys' game against Broadhead, where my son is now coaching. That's why I've been missing some of these. So
yeah, we're going to be
doing
going to
be a fun night.
We're
not going to do the JV
game.
game that night, which is what he coaches.
So at the free throw line is number 22, Brianna Sendelbach. Free throw is good. Boy, that bank in.
Yes, it did, John.
Boy, I tell you, everything
kiss.
going right for Evansville tonight.
Yes, it is.
They bank in a free throw. Now, if she banks this one in, we know it's not a fluke. Hildebrand down with the rebound.
The only one who'd be justified banking it in would be Paige Banks.
Biggest lead of the game for Evansville. And a travel. I was looking at those regional pairings today, or sectional, or whatever it is. Regional, I guess Spartan's in a group of 11. All Badger Conference teams except McFarland.
Are they? I'm sure that'll go over
And
well. On the seeding
Spartan's
meeting,
0-4 against Badger Conference teams this year, so they'll probably be looking at an 8th or a 9th seed, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a 7.
I don't know who will vote with them in the meeting.
Oh, rebound,
Reinhardt.
long rebound to Reinhardt. Well, I tell you, when things go well, they go well for the Blue Devils here.
Oh, nice reverse pass.
Showing a lot of patience. Stolen away by Hildebrand.
Yeah, that was better, Katie. She anticipated that.
We're going to have to score often. Lonegro, again, we're almost
Reinhardt.
double digits for block shots.
Yep,
Reinhardt
Reinhardt.
alone probably has half a dozen.
She has 6. John.
6 blocks.
6 blocks.
Remind you that East Troy boys game, there must have been at least 10 blocks.
Oh, is that with,
Now that is a perfect defensive play, leading with the correct hand. Nice job,
Absolutely.
Katie Hildebrand. Well, there's another block. Yeah, there's going to be a foul on this one, but Reinhardt, I tell you, she's a presence out there.
Yes, she is.
That's her 3rd, team 2nd here in the second half. Nothing for Blue Devils fans to worry about. Lonegro knocks down the free throw. I believe, Bill, she has 6.
Yes, she does. A deuce, a tray, and a free throw. She's 66% free throw shooter on the year, 25 out of 38, and now 27 out of 40 is 2 for 2, perfect.
53-29.
Call those Disney free throws. Swishes can come true. They can happen to you, and she dumped in 2 of them. All net.
Sendelbach is 22. Aker is 23. Again, Banks getting a rest here.
Coming back in.
Again, both teams doing a nice job of rotating kids in and out.
Well, you got to have kids to play in case there's foul trouble, or also not everybody's going to be around, next year, John. You got to give them as much experience as you can, I guess, some of the younger players.
So a timeout. Nope. Might have a timeout for Evansville.
So I'm
Tofty
looking
back
at
in.
the lineup. 3 of the starters, Hinkle, Tofty, and Reinhardt, are juniors, so they will be back next year. It's a nice trio to start with, huh?
Here's Kirch. That's short.
Nice rebound again. Nice job, Morgan.
She's had that sense for the ball.
Yes, she does. Boy, and she's aggressive, John. Nobody can tell her, no, you can't go to the basket.
Sendelbach picks up the foul. Her first, team's third. Butler's free throw. High arc is good.
All net. She is a 60% free throw shooter on the year. Coming in 18 out of 30.
7 points on the night. And that one's around out. Hildebrand with the
nice
rebound.
rebound, Katie.
Back up. No good. Rebound there to Hinkle. Here comes Evansville. Or from where we're sitting, there goes Evansville.
I like that, John.
9.5 to go here.
Look at how they space this, so they're staying out of the double, aren't they, John?
3 on the way. That's going to be short.
And again,
go to the Spartans.
Topty shot the ball, and her and Lana Grove both sat there and admired it. Neither one of them moved, and the ball carried out of bounds.
Eftemoff, number 24, back in for Evansville.
2-3 zone by the Blue Devils.
Getting some texts from fans down in Union, Wisconsin. You know where that is, Bill?
I am unsure of that, John.
Between Brooklyn and Evansville.
It
Ball
is,
on the floor. I don't think we've had a tie-up tonight, have we, Bill?
I don't think so either.
Again, just Evansville has maintained the intensity that they came out
they
at the
have,
start
John.
of the game.
Yep.
Look at that.
Pretty coming in the back door.
That was 22, Brianna Sendelbach. Just really.
I have to be honest with you, John. They are a nice team effort here. I mean, that ball gets shared, sure. I mean, Banks, Reinhardt, I mean, they're your high scores. Even Eftemoff, I guess they're pretty balanced scoring, too. You know, and even you throw in here Lexus Hinkle, you got Sendelbach. You know, they've all put in some valuable little minutes here from Mackenzie Filner.
That's been a.
Hey, let me just
really
mention
good
something here, too.
performance here.
Just a little factoid. For some of you that go out as our listeners, for girls basketball, you know, sometimes you got kids using the wrong basketball at younger ages and that to try and shoot and everything else. Here are the recommended size balls. If you are age 9 and under, young ladies should use a 27.5-inch ball. And if you are age 10 and up, then you can go to the regulation 28.5-inch ball. But if you're 9 and under, get these younger kids using the smaller basketball, 27.5 inches. That's the recommended size. Please do that, because the other one, hard enough at that young age. Keep them close to the basket, trying to learn how to shoot the ball properly at a young age.
Bill, it's 53-30, 8:44 to go. You want to win the last 8:44. You know,
that's a good goal.
You
isn't
adjust
it, John?
your game plans a little bit.
Absolutely.
You come out here and it's like, let's win these last 8 3/4 minutes here. Second free throw by Sendelbach is good. She's got 2 on the night, and it's 54-30.
Or the other target, John, you say, you want to know what? Our goal is they don't get to like 65 points.
Up strong, Hildebrand, good.
My goodness.
Contact, Banks went down.
Would you call that a true scoop?
Tell you get the ball to Katie in there, and she is.
Get inside, yep.
Banks is going to pick up the foul. That's her third. And like I said, you win that last 8:44. 3-point play the old-fashioned way there is good. That's what you call earning a three-pointer.
Yep, 73% free throw shooter coming in, 56 out of 77.
And Evansville in no hurry.
Yeah, they should not be. No need to force it.
And a steal.
And as soon as I say that, I went to force.
That's Kirch. She'll drive,
Beautiful
goes
drive.
up, gets the roll, no, but gets her own rebound.
I really like how patient she is, John.
Yeah, gotta get it off that sideline there.
Yep.
There we go. Good job by Kirch. Over here, Gilbertson.
Freya, no.
And Eftemoff down with the rebound, up ahead to Banks. 7.5 to go. Evansville just really moving that ball well. Work the perimeter. They see the cutters well.
Skip pass. Oh.
Banks trying to post up in there. Butler doing a nice job on Banks.
And again, as soon as they see the double coming, boy, they get rid of it, John.
Yeah, just a very smart team.
Yep.
They might take a minute off the clock here. They catch and they automatically, that was a high-low, but they get it back. Banks just strong. Yep. Tell you what, though, they looked a high-low there, but very good about catching the ball and looking opposite.
Yep.
I know I've said it many times, but Evansville's done a really nice job of that.
Yes, they have.
Butler, the foul, her second. Banks.
3 for 3 from the stripe. 3 deuces, 3 trays, and 3 free throws, John. 18 points for
Which
Paige
I believe
Banks.
is their average, isn't it?
That's their average, yep.
55-33. 5 team fouls on the Spartans. Second free throw also good. Tell you what, Bill.
She's one of the nice top players in the conference, John.
Yeah, probably the top player we have seen. 3 on the way from Kirch is no good. Brandt fights for the rebound. Eftemoff comes out. Boy, Tofty on the break.
Oh, look at the reverse side, and Banks.
No good, but
layup.
She's fouled.
But I like the sportsmanship there again. See that, John? Reach down, help chill up off the floor. Whoever was pursuing her there. Kind of like that. Love to see sportsmanship at all points during the game.
Well, in Evansville, the kids see the floor so well.
They do, yep. 5 for 5.
I mean, that ball went about 30 feet from right to left.
Yes, it did. And not telegraphed, John.
This team is the real deal.
Yep.
4 in a row for Banks.
6 for 6. 20 points.
58-33. Hildebrandt. Reinhardt has done a nice job.
Yep.
Ball stolen by Banks. She'll take it hard. Underlays, no good. Here come the Spartans. Kirch. Fouled and doesn't go, but the block's going to be called on Eftemoff. That's going to be Abby's, I believe, 4th foul.
Yep. I'm sorry, Paige Banks is sitting at 21 points right now. Crowd's just kind of sitting taking this one in, aren't they, John?
Well, free throw by Kirch is good. Yeah, Bill, I got to say.
Boy, this would be a fun season for the Evansville fans to watch. Every night to watch this team play. Nice job, Adrian. 4 for 4 from the stripe tonight. And to go with a 3-ball, a kaboom ball. 7 points for Adrian Kirch. That's her average on the year.
58-35. Spartans have put up a fight here, but I tell you, Evansville has just done so many things well, and a lot of it's the little things, but they add up. Reinhardt going to go up. No good. Nobody there to rebound. Everybody blocking out. Nobody goes after the ball. Eftemoff thinks she's got 10.
Yep, her 5th deuce.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Here it comes.
Coming over.
Oh. I missed a substitution in there. 42, Megan Teat is in for the Blue Devils.
Her first appearance tonight, a 5'4" senior.
60-35, Lonegro, no good. And Paige Banks will bring it up for Evansville. That is Teat, number 42. Reinhardt out top.
Got to double it right there. You got her in the corner. Nope.
And the Banks overthrown, tipped away. Spartans come out of it. Butler overlays no good.
I said you don't have to worry about telling Morgan she needs to be a little more aggressive and go to the bucket. She goes there all the time. Like her aggressiveness. Doesn't matter what the score is.
Teat, that's long. Goes right to Banks.
Oh, nice rejection by Morgan Butler, the mini blender.
Sendelbach is in. And that might be it for Paige Banks.
Yep,
we might not see her
I think
anymore.
you might be right.
I would be surprised.
They're free.
Oh, Cutter.
Oh,
but
my
there's
goodness.
nobody there for the rebound. That was Teat.
Cheat.
The ball hung on the rim and nobody went for the ball. So Teat gets it back.
And going to the free throw line.
And her shot is no good.
Let's see if the 5'4" senior here can get on the board.
And around and
yes,
in.
she does.
Megan Teat. 61-35. Here goes Hildebrand around and out, no good. Sendelbach down with the
Tough
board.
night for the Freedom Tower tonight, John. Just a deuce and a tray, 5 points. They have really shut down Katie Hildebrand.
I think Reinhardt may
Or no,
be,
I'm sorry, 8 points.
Reinhardt, the only starter out there for Evansville. There's the cutter, that's Teat. Boy, they're just setting her up. She'll draw the foul.
Look at that smile on her face,
Yeah, she's
John.
having
I bet
fun.
she doesn't get a chance to play a whole lot, maybe. And
She's a senior.
yep.
Fouls on Fortune, her second. And that one brackets out.
Reinhardt, wonderful ball game for Josie Reinhardt. 5 deuces and a free throw, 11 points for her.
Reinhardt, just a junior.
Yep, and 6 blocks on the night.
Number of these girls from Evansville will be back, just like the Spartans.
Yep.
So here comes Kirch. Again, 4 minutes to go. Just keep playing hard. Well, they've just done such a nice job defensively helping and recovering.
Yep.
Nice box out there. That is number 32, Lindsey Carlson.
Oh, I see what the
Spartans, oh, look at that. Talk about seeing the court. Might have had a layup out of that one, but didn't see the player underneath the basket. Drive by Filner, left hand, good.
wow, nice left hand by the 5'6" senior.
And a steal. Oh, Filner
Boy,
putting on a
Filner,
show out
yeah.
there.
Backdoor cut, but just going to bring it out. Look at him space it and swing the ball, John.
Yeah, just
So well spaced, so the double can't get to him.
That's Sendelbach running the baseline.
Yep. As soon as they see it coming, get rid of it. Yep. Very well schooled. Here comes the double.
Yeah, no need to foul. And they get the steal, Lonegro. Left hand, good. Lindsay Lonegro.
Second deuce to go with a tray and 2 free throws. 9 points for Lindsay.
That's pretty close to her average.
She averages 9.8 points a game, so yep.
Very close.
She's got 0.8 to go, John.
Evansville has done the job, though, on Katie Hildebrandt tonight, and that's hindered McFarland's offensive efforts. But again, Spartans have given up 64 points here. Timeout Evansville. But again, incredibly hot shooting from the Blue Devils in the first half. Just really, Bill, set the tone right away.
Right.
I want to say their first 6 points were on 2 threes.
Right. Absolutely. So not only have they shot the ball well, but I mean, they really have pushed the ball all night long, John, and made really good. I mean, limited their turnovers. You know, when you play up-tempo ball in that, you know you're going to have turnovers. But, boy, I believe they've really limited them well because they're well-spaced. Person with the ball has their head up. They're seeing the floor. They're reversing the ball. When the double comes, they're getting rid of it right away. I mean, they are fundamentally a pretty sound ball club here. Again, I'm going to give a quick shout-out here, as I will do in the concluding part of the show. Stephanie Miller, the queen on the board, along with Andrew Day. And up on the cameras at half court, Benny Becks, BB, and Patrick Hasty Tasty. And I'll be giving you one more little shout out at the end of the ball game here for just another wonderful job and making this so much more easier for us and so much more enjoyable, I guess, for the kids and the memories, John. Wonderful job on the graphics and everything else. Great job to our staff again tonight. Make John and they make our job a heck of a lot easier, huh, John?
We just sit here.
Yeah, and just babble.
Hey, Kaneda Gray, number 2, is in the game.
Yep.
And that ball is overthrown. Also, number 21, Libby Damacy, is in.
Yep. They don't call me Blabbermouth Bill for nothing, John. Huh?
I think we're on next week, like Tuesday.
I think you are correct.
Brinberry is 12. Morgan Butler, Lonegro. Hits the roll.
Kaboom! Tray ball, 6-10, 12 points for Lindsay, Madam Secretary tonight.
Well, we talked about playing to win that last 8:44. It's 11-7, Evansville. Correction, 11-10. With 1 minute and 7 seconds to go here. Kaneda Gray picks up the foul. That's her first. Coach Mullaney was long. Brinberry with the rebound, and here come the Spartans. Lonegro kicks it out. Butler, shot on the way long, no good. Gets her own rebound.
Morgan, she's going to attack the basket.
Oh, she's playing hard. Gets the roll.
She does. Morgan, you got to like it. 4 deuces and a free throw. 9 points for the mini blender.
She might be our player of the game.
I just, boy, brings it all the time.
I think she's our player of the game. What do you think, Bill?
If you say so, John, you're the top man. I am a true sidekick. That's what I am.
What about Evansville? If you had to pick a player of the game.
Let me take a look
tough.
here.
You got Banks and Reinhardt, and you've got
Tofty hit big threes.
She set that tone early. There's the 3. No, they're going to say it's a 2.
By number 52.
Maria Messling. She's a freshman. She played in the JV game earlier.
Yeah.
4 seconds to go. Shot on the way around and out by Damacy, and that'll do it. Final score of tonight's game. I knew it would be a tough one, but I got to say I was impressed with Evansville. Evansville.
Very much so, John.
It would have been, doesn't matter who Evansville would have played tonight, they would have been tough to beat. So 66-42 our final score here from McFarland High School on January 31st, 2020. And we'll wait and see if Andrew or Stephanie will confirm, but I'm pretty sure our next game is the 4th, which is Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay. And you will be here. So, Bill, if you could just wrap it up here and do a few more thank yous.
Yep, I will definitely do that again because I want to mention our staff. Now that we've advanced, John, to what channel in Madison? We're all over. TVW and that in Madison. Everybody's all starting to pick us up here, John. Next step, we might be in Connecticut to the mothership, but who knows. So anyways, my hope is that this telecast tonight provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening in McFarland Youth Sports, and for the kids participating, another special memory for them. Again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity. So be sure to either get here in person or join me and John Wells and the Queen, Stephanie Miller, Andrew the Mastermind Day, BB Benny Becks, and Patrick Hasty Tasty for our next telecast next Tuesday, February the 4th, 2020. So again, this is Bill the Big K Cather, just living the dream, signing off and reminding you all tonight, stay healthy, stay positive, live each day to its fullest. God bless you, and so long from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.